Hey, Heather from Hooked on Pickin here. I've had a lot of people ask me questions. How do I get started? Where do I even find stuff? Where do I sell? So I'm going to give you a part one of places to sell. So I'm sitting amongst my warehouse area that I'm getting ready to build. I'm super excited about it, but I wanted to give you a video on getting started on places to sell. I've been doing this for a long time, and you can grow into building your own warehouse, which is what I'm in the process of doing. It's my own little she shed I'm building, but I'm getting ready to build this to make it easier to sell. But getting started, I've had a lot of people ask, how do I even get started? Where do I even sell? Well, I'm gonna let you know. All right, top 5 places that I would suggest selling on if you're just beginning, okay? And this is kind of in order of where I would rank them. I would say number 1 is eBay. Part of the reason why I would say eBay is because it's one of the easiest places to sell on now. You can list directly from your phone, and you can list almost anything. It can be some random thing in your house, or it could be a brand new item that you got from a store. So you can list anything and everything. I've seen some crazy things listed on eBay, but it's also a larger platform. A lot of people know about eBay, so a lot of people purchase from eBay. And so you basically can list almost anything on eBay. So I would say if you're gonna sell online, start number 1 with eBay. You have to list it, you have to ship it yourself, but you keep it stored in your own house and the fees are not too bad. The other place that I would suggest, number 2 that I would suggest, would be Poshmark. Poshmark is fairly recently new, a few years old, but they are clothing and accessories only. The reason why I would suggest Poshmark is it's just like eBay, where you can list directly from your phone. It's very user friendly. You do have to ship the item yourself, but they provide prepaid shipping labels already. They do have a fee structure, but it's much lower than eBay, and there's no fee to initially list it. The only time you ever get charged a fee is once the item sells. So the risk for that one is a lot lower, but it's clothing and accessories only. So that's kind of a bummer. Like if you've got some sort of tools or things like that, you can't sell those on Poshmark, but you can sell clothing and accessories, and they seem to sell much better on Poshmark than they do on eBay, the clothing items. Number 3 that I would say is you can explore Amazon. Once you have got eBay and Poshmark kind of figured out, then I would say go ahead and jump into Amazon, because you've got, Amazon's got a lot more regulations. The fees are a little bit higher, so the risk is a little higher, but the nice thing about Amazon is you're going to open wide a broader audience. Amazon is huge. It's basically the megaton of online reselling. And so you're gonna get the most customers there. You can sell worldwide there. You can sell worldwide on the other platforms as well, but Amazon just reaches more people because it's more widely known. And so you can start, there's 2 different options with Amazon. There's merchant fulfill, where you keep it on your shelf, about 20% of what you sell it for ends up being the fees, or there's Amazon FBA, where you ship it into the warehouse and it's available for all those Prime customers and things. So I have a pros and cons video on FBA versus merchant fulfill. Please watch that. It should already be out, and I'll try to tag it at the end of the video if I can. So Amazon. So number 1, eBay for sure, because it's easy to list. Poshmark, easy to list. That's number 2. Number 3, go ahead and jump into Amazon. A little bit higher fees, but you reach more people. A couple of other that I have sold on before, but I just don't do on a regular basis for various different reasons, are number 4 is Craigslist. Craigslist is absolutely free to list on. It's fairly easy to do. You can do it straight from your home or your desktop computer, but I usually don't list on Craigslist because you have to basically schedule times with people. You're putting your personal information out there, and so for me, safety wise, I don't like to sell on Craigslist if at all I can help it. If I do sell something on Craigslist, I put usually my husband's contact info, just because it's a little bit safer for me. I don't want the whole world to have my number. The other place that you can sell online is Facebook garage sale sites or yard sale sites. Those are really, really good. Both Craigslist and Facebook garage sale sites are they're fee friendly. They don't have any fees, but you're gonna have to meet them up somewhere or get their personal information. They get your personal information, and you have to either ship it to them or work out payment differently than you would on the other 3 platforms. The other three platforms also, eBay, Poshmark, and Amazon, usually have a setup for secured payment, and Craigslist and Facebook sites, it's kind of usually cash-only transaction or check-only transaction, so you don't usually have a secure payment method that way as well. So those are the places I would say for a beginner, that's where you want to start. Number 1, eBay. Number 2, Poshmark for clothing and accessories. Number 3, you can jump into Amazon once you have a good handle on the other 2. And then you also have the option of Craigslist and yard sale sites for stuff that maybe is too large to sell on the other platforms. So I hope this has been helpful. This is part 1. I'm going to, in part 2, give you some updates on where you definitely want to source from. So, hopefully this has been helpful. And remember, in the end, Jesus wins. If you are looking for resources to help you resell, just click the eBay link below to purchase my Hooked on Pickin Reseller program, which I created from my 10 years of experience reselling. It has checklist cards for Amazon, eBay, and Goodwill. The Goodwill card has over 80 different tips, items, and strategies listed by department. The eBay card has a 6-step guide for reselling, and the Amazon card has a 6-step guide for reselling. They are fully laminated so they can easily go anywhere without being ruined. These are a great resource to buy. Just click below. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you learned something. If you'd like to watch more of my videos, just click on them here. And if you'd like to learn more about the reseller world, subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. Thanks.